it's Andy of Muscle in the Mountains. I am in Sevierville, Tennessee at the Ponies in the Smokies show, one of my favorite shows every year. This is an all Mustang show. We've got all kinds of incredible rides from all generations of Mustangs, from the 64.5 all the way to the 2026. Everything. There's Roush, there's Saleen, there's Boss, there's Shelby, there's everything you can associate with a Mustang right here at this incredible indoor and outdoor show. So we're going to film the entire thing. It's actually an event that takes place all week, but the 2-day car show is right here on Friday and Saturday. So here we are. We're going to film everything. I'm going to give you my top 10 Mustangs, and yes, we like the classics. So here we go. I'm going to start with one of my favorite cars of all time, Boss 429. I love this thing. Wow. So, in my opinion, the Boss 429 is the best looking engine ever, right? I mean, you got that, it's basically a Ford Hemi, right? So it looks incredible. You got these massive heads, massive valve covers, and this thing is gorgeous. I love a Boss 429. This is a 69 Boss 429. They did those for 69 and 70. And this car is amazing. This color is just gorgeous. Looks incredible under these lights. I love this thing. Super, super cool car. So, starting out right here, what better way to start out the show than this gorgeous Boss 429 right out here in front of the National Parts Depot tent. Very cool. All right, check out this beauty. Wow. Now, is that gorgeous or what? 1969 Mustang Mach 1. This is the first year of the Mach 1. And this one has a 428 Super Cobra jet drag pack. Wow. 428 Super Cobra jet drag pack. That's amazing. This color combination is sweet too. Isn't that awesome? Mercy. Yeah, it's going to be tough picking a top 5 at this show. Good night. That's beautiful. All right, so one of my favorite aspects of the Ponies in the Smokies show is the ring of years. Okay, so we start out here with a 64.5, the first ever Mustang, right? That's a beautiful example of a 64.5, and they tried to have every single year of Mustang represented. Now, in years past, there's been a gap here and there, just because maybe, a car couldn't make it that was set to be in this. But hopefully they're all here this time. We'll check that out. So here we go. Here's the 1965. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that's awesome right there. Convertible, of course, in this one. That's very, very cool. Good looking 65. Check out this 66. Right? So one of the, you get questions all the time, how do you tell the difference in 65 and 66? Well, see that honeycomb grill right there in the 65? And see the grill over here with the horizontal bars? That's the primary difference between, your basic 65 and 66. Now that 65 convertible down there has the GT grill going on with the lights and stuff in there, which you can see here on this 67. Now 67 was a slightly different body from 66, so there's a change there. And that's one of the things I love about this ring of years here at Ponies in the Smokies is you can see the subtle differences that take place between certain years and then the entire enormous jumps that happen at other times. So pretty good change there from 66 to 67. You got slightly larger, a little more aggressive looking. So you see the double vents there on the door of the 67. That's the big difference between it and the 68. 67 and 68 are basically the same body shape. but there are some subtle differences like that. That's the easiest one to spot. But this is a gorgeous 67 convertible. Check out this 68. Very nice 68 coupe. Right, so Mustangs, I believe, at least all the early years, you know, you had a coupe version and a convertible and a fastback. Now look at this 69. Wow. So I have filmed this particular 69 many times. So this 69 is a little bit of a Restomod. It's very much not a stock 69 Mustang, but it is a fastback, and you see how the body changed there from 68 to 69. 69s, 70s are very, very similar to each other, even though the 70 we're about to look at is nothing like our usual 70. But we'll get to that in just a second. So this 69, built by Flatwood Customs, is an amazing car. They do incredible builds. So this is a great example of a beautiful Flatwood Customs build and gorgeous 69 Mustang. Very, very cool. Now the 70 we have, let's check this out. So here's the 70 that we've got. Now this is a GT500, so it looks nothing like, well, looks a lot different, let's say that, from a regular 70 Mustang. I believe this car was chosen best in show last year. I think this is the one. And this is a really, really gorgeous, perfect example of a 70 Shelby. Now, one of the things that sets a 70 Shelby apart from a 69 Shelby is this one, see, has the chin spoiler there. And also, if we can get up here high enough, you'll see stripes on the hood, which designates that as a 70 rather than 69. Okay, so moving on to the 71 Mustang, which is one of my favorites. And this is a gorgeous example. This is a Boss 351. Now, with the Boss cars, they do look basically identical to their regular Mustang counterparts, with, you know, unlike the Shelby. You know, the Shelby has all these fiberglass parts that are, you know, different shape from your regular 70 Mustang. But in the 71, you know, in 69 and 70 you had Boss 302s and Boss 429s, but 71 is the only year for the Boss 351, which was a great performing car. It did really, really well, and this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous example of a 71 Mustang. So you got the working ram air there, see how it seals off? Very cool. So big style change, body style change from 70 to 71. Like I said, it doesn't show up quite as much because that 70 we're looking at there is a Shelby, which honestly has a little bit more in common with this than it does a regular 70 Mustang with the shape. And then we got 72, absolutely gorgeous car. Right, 71 and 72 are virtually the same body-wise. Now, the 72 in most cases had a little bit less performance, you know, as, you know, cars did on through the years. You know, they kind of peaked at 70 as far as performance goes, but 71, you know, with the 351, you had great performance there as well. But here's the 72, which is actually the same year as my car. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous 72 Mustang Mach 1. A lot of people associate the Mach 1 name with these 71 to 73s, but Mach 1 actually started in 69. And here is the 73. Now, there are some key differences between the 72s and 73s. See the lights there? See those vertical lights in the grille? They were horizontal in 71 and 72. But 73, they're vertical. And the bumper's a little different. See this bumper that sticks out a little bit further? This was a regulation thing, you know, for a certain speed crash test, right? So they had to redesign the bumper for 73. And so that's the two main differences that you can spot between the 73 and the previous 71, 72. Absolutely beautiful 73. Mach 1. And then, you know, the stripe was a little different in 73 there as well. Now, huge change, right? After 73, we get the Mustang II. So the Mustang got much smaller. You have the, you know, the fuel regulations, emissions regulations, all kinds of regulations went on. And then you end up with the Mustang II. Now it had, you know, the hatchback options. There's the Ghia. We might see one of those. I know we saw one last year. Not sure, but you know, you had some 4-cylinder options. You had some small block options. There were no more big blocks. This is a beautiful Mustang II. I know a lot of people, you know, kind of disparage the Mustang II, but, you know, the Mustang II is actually responsible for saving the Mustang line. Without having gone through the Mustang II era, you may not have a Mustang anymore. So I'm very thankful for the Mustang IIs, and in their own way, they are fantastic little cars, right? Fantastic little cars, and they sold like crazy. They sold way more Mustang IIs than they did the recent previous years. Now, 65 sold incredibly, you know, because nobody had ever seen anything like that before. But these Mustang IIs sold really well. So there is your 74. Huge change. Probably the biggest change in any 2 years, 73 to 74. We'll see some more big changes here pretty soon too. Let's see some more Mustang IIs. 75. Now this one is a Ghia. So Ghia coupe, meaning you have that kind of half vinyl top, right? And these cars, they were a little bit more luxurious. They had some more bells and whistles, not massively on performance, right? But you know, the Ghia was kind of a top trim package, right? So a big change for the Mustang. You know, in this one you got the trunk, whereas the one we just saw was a hatchback, and we'll see another hatchback here in just a minute when we move to this 76. But there you go, 1975, the year I was born. That was what the Mustang looked like. So let's check out this Cobra 2. 1976 Cobra 2. I even like the color and the stripes, really cool. Now, I do not know a lot about these cars, to be honest with you. Mustang IIs, I am not very knowledgeable about, so I don't know if, you know, if it, you know, came with that stripe, if that's a factory color. Not stuff that I know about Mustang IIs, but it's a really good looking car. I like that one. Very cool. See the slotted aluminum wheels. Of course, these are probably 13s. They look absolutely tiny. Very cool car. So here's the 77. Now this one, a lot of these did get turned into race cars, and so maybe that was the case here a little bit, right? So they're very lightweight cars. You know, even nowadays you'll see the front end suspension system on these, a kind of a remake of that is what a lot of people use on the older Mustangs to kind of get rid of the shock towers and be able to fit a bigger engine in there. You know, some of the newer model engines and that kind of thing, right? All right, check this out. 78 Cobra 2. It's a really cool ride right there. Love the color, the stripe, everything. This one looks very original to me. Very cool. Autobarn Classic Cars in Concord, North Carolina can make your dream car a reality. The Autobarn has been a locally owned family business for over 20 years and has a 60,000 square foot showroom. Also, if you're looking to sell your classic or collector automobile, you will love their hassle-free consignment process. For more information, go to autobarnclassiccars.com or call 704-788-2765. Okay, so the next enormous jump in body style happens at 79, right? 79 is the first ever Fox body Mustang. And this is a really cool car right here. Check out the Cobra paint job on this, right? Wow, that is wild right there. So there's your 79 Mustang, and then 80, 80 coupe. Not much difference in the way they looked. Check out this 81 Cobra. Isn't that nice? Check out the Cobra paint scheme. The T-tops, very cool. Very, very cool car right here. Wow. Yep, there's your 81. This 82. Looking nice. All right. 83 convertible.
That's the only body style of Fox.
So that's the GLX convertible. There you go, GT 350 84. Nice. 85 with the T-tops. Looking good. 86. Right, still very, very similar body on the 86 all the way from 79. Now, check out this 87. See the change? Now, it's still the same body shape, general body shape, and you got the different front end here with the different headlights in 87. Nice. There's a 88 convertible. And notice the GTs then had these additional ground effects here at the bottom. The LX did not have that. Maybe we'll see one of those pretty soon. Gorgeous Mustang GT convertible. There you go, there's an 89. Very cool 90. Now check this out, it's a Kentucky State Police. Now I remember when I was in high school, I remember they had a North Carolina trooper car in 91 or 92. Might have been both, I don't know. They were really cool looking cars. With the paint scheme, the North Carolina Highway Patrol. This one's from Kentucky, and you notice it's the LX style without the additional ground effects on the bottom there. And then here we go, 91. Ah, here we go, 92. North Carolina trooper car. Yep, that's right there. That's what I dreaded seeing in my rearview mirror. When I was driving my 71 Mustang in high school, this was the frightening car around, which my father was a state trooper, so, you know, there's that. But I love the look of this. Isn't that gorgeous? I would love to have one of these. Very, very cool. So that's the North Carolina trooper car. Here you go, 93. Very lovely example. And then we get another huge body style shift to 94, right? Big, big change to 94. That's a Saleen. You can see the difference here. It's nice seeing them both in yellow side by side too. You see that difference with just the body style. It's really nice. So there's the 94 body in this Saleen Mustang. Really, really gorgeous example of a 94. That's awesome. Really cool. I like it. There's Saleen in this 95 S351. Right? Very cool ride. It's today. Here's the 96. Isn't that cool? 97. Cobra SVT convertible. It's a good car. And 98 GT. Very nice. Now check out the body style change, right, between 98 and 99. Big change. That's the 35th anniversary right there, by the way. There you go, 2000. Another gorgeous Saleen. 2001. 2002. 2003. Right? 2004. SVT Cobra convertible. That wild color shift paint. It's the Terminator. Now, huge body change from 04 to 05. Check out this one. This is a Roush Mustang. That's quite a car right there. Now, in my opinion, this is only an opinion, in my opinion, the 05 was one of the best body changes that Mustang had since like the first generation. Right? I like the look of the bodies beginning in 05. For me personally, I think these are super cool. You know, kind of a harkening back to that 67, 68 style fastback just a little bit, right? You can see some similarities. That was the idea. So here's 06, looking gorgeous. 07. Now, this is one of the cars that I would personally love to have. I love the 07 Shelby GTs. Look at this engine. That is a beast. Very great performing car. The 07 Shelby GT is amazing. And it looks great. Right? 08. Very cool. There you go, 07, 08. These are super cool cars too, and these, especially in the Shelby. Isn't that nice? So 2008 Shelby GT 500, very, very nice. 09. Very cool. So this is a bullet model, so it has some changes, right? Some differences. 2010. Right? Now this is the 427R. This is a beast. Roush 427R. That's an amazing car right there. Yeah, that's super tough. Super tough. Love that. Notice how it's got the stripe kind of harkening back to the originals. Very cool. 2010 Roush. Here you go. 2011, looking fantastic. That's the Shelby GT 500. Great car. 2012 Mustang GT. Looking nice. Very cool. Going up to the 2013, right? Nice. 2014 Shelby GT 500. Looking great. Now they're going to change a lot from 2014 to 2015. Here we go. There's that 2015 body style. Really nice. And one big bad 2016 GT 350 Shelby. Nice. 2017. Good looking Roush Stage 3. 2018. Nice. 2019 Bullet. Hopefully everybody's familiar with the Steve McQueen movie Bullet. 2020. Nice. 2021. 2. 23. Very cool. 24. Nice. 5. Almost to the end. Here you go. And the brand new 26 Mustang. Super cool. Check out this wild GT 500 KR. Very cool.
So we're announcing a really cool program. Today, the first
Mercy. 2017 Super Snake. Yeah, that's awesome. I filmed a black Super Snake somewhat recently over at the Gateway facility that was for sale. Wow, this thing's amazing. 08. That's wild. We do have a couple of trucks in here. A couple of Shelby trucks, right? Isn't that cool? So that was the Super Snake truck, right? Both of those. Pretty cool. 40th anniversary Shelby GT 500 here. And Super Snake Speedster Edition. That's pretty cool. Check this out. They got, so it's set up like a two-seater. Okay, supercharged Super Snake. And there's the rear cover, making it the Speedster version, right? It's wild looking, isn't it? That's a pretty cool Mustang. I like it. So 2024 Super Snake. Yeah, it's tough right there. Wow. Check out this paint job. So I was just told this is not a wrap. Got a Whipple supercharger. Yes. That's just crazy. Crazy cool. So I get asked all the time, how do you know where all these great car shows are? Here's the answer: rag tops and running boards. This newsletter will tell you all the information you need to know to never miss another great car show in the Southeast. So just give them a call, send them an email. The information's in the description. Never miss another great car show. Rag tops and running boards. 25 RTR Spec 3. Wow. Yeah, some massive performance machines right here.
We're able to be a solution for the people that have the traditional aftermarket.
So there's tons and tons of cars inside and an enormous show outside in the parking lot. Check out this Maryland. That's great.
A very big part of where we're going with the brand. And a lot of customers have more differentiation.
Very cool.
So with that, you guys are going to take the cover off this thing. So this is the first one. I like this thing right here. So this. All right, what about that? So he wanted to be loud. In fact, we had to tone him down just a little bit because Hyperline a little, but it was a really cool experience, and like to see his passion and what we've been able to unlock, and then for him, he was very trusting. Probably we were trusting than most customers, but he's like, this go. And so, but he hit me up after he took delivery of the car, and it was
So we just had a reveal from RTR for this amazing ride. Quite a crowd of people around here. So there's the new reveal. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, y'all, got my buddy Scott here with me. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic, man.
Awesome, awesome. So we had an unveiling today.
We did, absolutely.
Very, very cool. Tell me about your car.
Yeah, so this is a 2024 RTR Spec 3, and now it's a signature edition.
Wow.
This is a package put on by RTR and basically allows you, the enthusiast, to do a lot of different things to the car to make it your own.
Very cool. So let's point out some of those features. This is
absolutely.
Really awesome.
So right away, the graphics, you can see the colors are definitely popping and unique. Typically, these cars come with black graphics.
Okay.
So Vaughn was generous enough to allow me to pick out some color schemes and then allow some of their really skilled artists to come up with some rendering choices available.
Right.
Wheel color definitely popping versus the standard wheel options.
Oh yeah.
They also allow you to get a different suspension. You're going to be able to get some coilovers. You get Bortle exhaust on the car.
Wow.
You get a stage 2 tune on the Whipple. It really does transform the car into a completely different automobile than you first started with.
Wow.
Little tiny bells and whistles. They give you the cool badges off the Spec 5.
Right.
Just little tiny little Christmas tree items. You know, you got the nice colored bezels on your.
Oh yeah.
Everything really, really tastefully done.
Yeah, this is super cool, man.
The colored lights, typically this is only on the STR Spec race cars. These are all hand painted. All of the trims hand painted. The mirrors are painted. It's not vinyl. Really cool accent pieces.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It will get a new dash plaque with a brand new number as well, which is a really big deal to enthusiasts.
Sure, sure.
Certificate as well that you and Vaughn signed saying the two of you together built this car.
Right. Wow. Let's check out the inside.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Lots of carbon fiber.
Yeah.
We actually put some race seats in this one. Typically you would get the GT seats. We did a seat delete in it. Gave it a little bit of RTR flair with the illuminated sign. Matching seat belts, matching little accents throughout. A lot of, even the stitching on the door panels in here all are green.
Oh yeah.
All this stuff's all matching now.
Bro, super sick. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Really incredible.
You know, me and the team are very proud of this.
Oh, I bet. I bet. That's awesome, brother. Very, very cool. So it's got it all.
It's got
you got the style, you got the, the flush, everything just super cool.
It's a great car to drive too daily, believe it or not. Not that I do, but you could.
Sure.
You know, it's a high mile, 17, 18 miles per gallon, and then when you put your foot into it, it's a game changer.
Sure.
You know, you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, totally. Brother, I love this car. Thank you so much for showing it to us.
Oh, you're welcome.
And good to meet you, man.
Yeah, good to meet you. Thank you.
So this is the one I love from the RTR family, of course, right? It's just fantastic. Check this out. Yeah, that's super cool. That's awesome. Right? Yeah, super cool car.
Oh, really?
Somewhere on the property, the inside or outside, nothing to do with their product from their booth. I have put something in a booth. You find it and it's not belong to the booth. You bring it to me.
Cool.
Cartoon trailer next to the stage.
Quite a race car there.
And then you can go to keep
Wow.
your product at that booth that you just found. All right.
Y'all, got my buddy Kim here. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So love this Mustang II. Tell me a little bit about your car.
It is unrestored. Everything's original.
Wow.
It's even got the original 1978 spark plugs, and I drove it here from Hendersonville.
Really?
North Carolina, I did.
Wow. So that's like, goodness, that's an hour and a half or
2 hours. Yeah. I'm
Wow.
brave.
That's awesome. So you haven't had the car very long though, right?
Just a couple of years.
Nice.
Got it off of, believe it or not, eBay.
Wow. Plug
Guys.
for eBay Motors. There you go.
Yeah, we got it on eBay. Was thought about driving it home, but the guy had it sitting for 20-something years.
Wow. Wow. And so this is original paint and everything.
Original paint and everything.
Wow. That's great.
It's got some wear and tear.
Yeah, well, it looks really good for an unrestored survivor. I mean, yeah, it looks fantastic. Love the
Interior's
styling.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's got a few little things too, cause it's a survivor.
Right. Now, what made you want a 78 Mustang II?
My first car was a Mustang II.
Nice.
It was a little 74 Gia with no power, because my dad, that's all he would let me get. And I always liked these better, but they were more expensive, and they had a V8.
Right. Right. Very cool. Well, I love this car. It holds a great place in history, right? In the history of the Mustang.
It kept Mustang going during
go.
the lean years.
Exactly. So it's been in a magazine before, I see.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's the story of getting it home, because it was a fun way to get it home.
I bet. That's great. Love the louvers. I bet you can't see a thing out the back of this car.
No, you
Not
can't.
at
No. It's got louvers everywhere.
Yeah. Really great, though. Wow.
It also has all the original paperwork with it
Wow.
from the original owner. She had it a long time, and she actually died of breast cancer.
Okay.
So that's how the second owner bought it. He bought it from her husband, and then I got it from him.
Okay. Wow.
And I left the tags, I left the little thing hanging.
Yeah.
I just left it all because
That's
it
the way
came
they
with
had
the car.
Right. Well, that's great. Well, it looks fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much for showing us your car.
Well, thank you.
Very cool. So lots of RTR cars here this weekend. Cool 84 Saleen. 85. 86, wow.
The end of the box.
87 Saleen. 88. 89. 90. 91 Saleen Convertible. And check this out. Another great race car. '94 Saleen SR World Challenge race car. That's awesome. So apparently the 95 Saleen is AWOL, not AOL, not American Online. So I like how they've done the inner ring this year with the Saleens. Very cool. There's a lot of people in here right now. So getting a little harder to navigate the room without people around. It is really filling up. Yeah, it's pretty neat with the inner ring of Saleen Mustangs. That 07. Wow. All right, y'all, I'm out here with my buddy Bob. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing just fine. Yourself?
Good. I love a Mach 1 Mustang, and you've got a great one here. Tell me about this car.
This is a 1969 Mach 1 Super Cobra Jet.
Nice.
It is black jade in color. It's an all original cars, numbers matching with 25,000 original miles.
Wow. Very, very cool. So love the shaker on these. So
Yes.
cool. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is the Super Cobra Jet.
This is a Super Cobra Jet.
All right, can you articulate the difference between
Yes.
a Cobra Jet and a Super Cobra Jet?
Yes, in 69 they had Cobra Jets, they had Super Cobra Jets. The Super Cobra Jet, they enhanced the motor to give it a little more horsepower.
Yeah.
It's basically the rolling internals. The harmonic balancer is larger. The crank is different. The camshaft is different. The valves are different. The rear flywheel is different. You cannot interchange the two parts. The only way to get a Super Cobra Jet engine in a 69 Mach 1 was to get the drag pack,
Okay.
which is a transmission cooler.
Right.
You could not put a Super Cobra Jet in a car unless you got the drag pack option.
Okay. Awesome. So I have often wondered that.
Yeah.
Now, so 69, obviously one of the most beautiful cars ever made.
Correct.
Right?
I think so.
And so the first year of the Mach 1.
Correct.
Yeah. Now,
Correct.
I love the stripe package on this one. The black jade is just so cool.
It pops really well.
It really does.
Outside, you know, there's lots of lights in here, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really a lighter color.
Right.
If you take it outside in the sun, it will get a little darker, so it'll
Yeah.
little change on you, but it's really a nice car. It runs well. I have no issues with this car, but it's a beauty. It's a
Yeah.
beauty. There's lots of beautiful cars in the show, but I'm partial to the Mach 1s. That
Oh, yeah.
fastback look. I think the 69 body style made Mustang.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the quarter vents, love the medallion. You know, the 69 was just a gorgeous car.
Oh, it absolutely
All the
was.
way around.
I think 69 put Ford on the map. You know, they went to the 70s. The 70s were a lot of leftover 69, changing a few things, but
Sure.
I am partial to the 69.
Right. You know, and a lot of people would make the case that basically muscle cars in general peaked in 1969,
Correct.
not just the Mustang.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I love these wheels. I'm an original wheel guy all the way, and these are gorgeous wheels.
It's funny you say that because I was a fan of the Magnum 500.
Okay.
But 69, you could only get this rim with that car. If you see one with Magnums, they've been changed or the dealer changed
wow.
them. The Boss 302s and the
Right.
Boss 429 had Magnums. That was the only two cars
Yeah.
that came that way.
Okay.
Only two. Otherwise, this car came with those rims. But people like the Magnums sometimes, so they'll flip them,
Right.
take them out,
Yeah,
change them out.
they were super popular.
Correct.
Super popular.
Correct.
I love these wheels.
But these are totally different, and
Yeah.
you don't see a lot of them.
No.
A lot of them you see they'll have a GT in the center cap, and this
Right.
is a little different.
So the 68 GT had a similar wheel.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Love the interior. This is gorgeous. Of course, the signature Mach 1 stripe across the seat. Very cool.
The red stripe and the red floor pan under the
Right.
carpet under that floor mat is red under there also. Correct.
Nice.
Yes, that's how it came, and a lot of people don't like that, but that's how the car
Oh, I love
came.
it. Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it's got a lot of unique features.
Certainly. And so we got 4-speed in this one.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
4-speed, no air.
Wow.
Windows down only.
Very cool.
I rarely drive this car. Like I say, this is the first time this car has been to a show.
Wow.
It's doing pretty well, I suppose. I'm not sure if it's going to get judged or not, and I really doesn't matter. It is what it is, and
Right.
she's all there.
Well, it's truly a marvel of automotive performance and history. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's a gorgeous example.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. I
And
think
not a car you see every day. Mercy. Yeah, Bob, thank you so much
Yes,
for
sir.
showing us your car.
I appreciate you
love
coming by. Well, thank you.
pretty sweet right there. I like that. So in my intro, I said there are not any trucks, but there are a couple. You know, we have this Saleen Bronco, right? So there's a whole Saleen section going on this year. There was also a couple of Shelby Super Snake trucks over there. Check out this S1. Wow. Yeah, no, that's just crazy. Mercy. That's quite a race car right there. Dang. Some really, really great Saleen vehicles here. And there's some of the trucks we were talking about, right? Saleen Focus. And 88 Sport Truck. Wow. And Saleen Explorer. There's Saleen everything. Hey, y'all, check out this hat from Reverend Hats in Boise, Idaho. Information is in the description. Get right in the head. Get you one of these hats. Okay, as I told you earlier, this is an indoor and outdoor show. There's two parts of this show. It is enormous. This is the most amount of Mustangs I've ever seen here. I've been coming for years. So let's go around the outside part. We'll check it out. We can't spend a whole lot of time at everything. Unfortunately, I would love to, but we're only here today. So let's walk around and see what we got out here. So I'm out here in the open parking lot before the doors to the convention center open. It's a little pre-show action, and I'll tell you what, I'm already seeing more classic Mustangs than I saw in most of last year. I mean, this is looking really good. Check out this 68, isn't that gorgeous? Awesome coupe. Wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning in Sevierville, Tennessee. Love this body style. Isn't this cool? It's a great looking Mustang. Check this out. Here you go, another 69. I think I did film this one last year, maybe. How you doing, guys?
Good, how are you?
Yeah,
Good.
I think you filmed this one and that one.
Yeah, I did. I remember you guys. How's it going, man?
Good, what's your name?
Andy.
My name is Gregory.
Good to meet you, Gregory.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, check it out. On some vintage centerline auto drag wheels too, right? Love the Mach 1 stripes in the seats, and they're great. Love the shaker. Such a cool ride, man. That's gorgeous. 69 fastback, and we got some polished auto drags on this one. See that? Wow. Yeah, race car, pretty much. Very much. They're great. Yeah, super cool. Love both these cars. In here on the drag slicks. That's so cool. Sunday Silence. Interesting. It's 67. Right? Looking tough. That's awesome. Yeah, so this whole lot will fill up completely as the day goes on. They're just pouring in here right now. Mustangs everywhere. It's awesome. So I will be filming as many of the cars as possible, but I will of course gravitate towards the more classic of the Mustang. Which has this incredible, absolutely gorgeous convertible right here. Got some of the Eleanor treatment on this one, obviously. Super, super cool. Wow. This looks good, doesn't it? Yes. One mean coyote Mustang. Right? So people are just getting here, and it is pollen season in the mountains, so everybody's wiping these beauties down when they get here. Some great Fox bodies over here, and one first gen. These look great. Somebody's sounding good. Look at this. I think I saw this one coming in. Love this. Yeah, that's super tough. We'll come back and check these guys out in a minute. Check it out, gorgeous 69 Mach 1. I love this color on these. Right? This is so gorgeous. Love the shaker. Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. That is a beauty. 1969 Mustang Mach 1 with the shaker, manual transmission. That's a beauty right there. Super nice. Fantastic Fox bodies up in here. Check this out. 73 with the sport roof. 351 Cleveland. Nice. Some wild seats. I think I've seen this one before. It's very cool. Love the color. Right? 73 Mach 1. Got the spoiler, the louvers. that perfect Mach 1 hood and the Cleveland. Yeah. Very cool 73 Mustang. Love it. All right, y'all, I'm out here with my buddy Jeff. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. So it's always a real treat to see a Boss Mustang anywhere. So tell me a little about your car, bro.
Well, I recently bought this about 5 months ago, and it was in the condition that you see right now.
Wow.
Very, very good. It's an original 302 Boss 1969, one of, I believe it's 1,628 that were made.
Wow.
Also, it's really a great color, this
It is.
Calypso red.
Yeah.
It's a really great eye-catching color. It has a 391 rear end, so it's set up to be a little bit of a race car.
Sure, sure.
But it's been, it came out of Arizona.
Oh, wow. That's good.
And overall, the car's in just excellent shape.
Wow.
I've done, a lot of mechanical things to, help it run, make sure it runs right, and
Right.
make sure I get the right parts in it.
Yeah.
But
I love the Boss cars. They are so great. And like you said, I mean, it's a race car. It really is.
Yeah.
It's, that was what it was designed for. Right down to the lack of the quarter scoops there.
yeah, it was created for Trans Am racing.
Right. Yeah. So do you know how many were in Calypso Coral?
I don't know that number.
I'll look that up. I'll put that on the video.
It wasn't as much as I think red was a big color back then, blues.
Right.
But this is such a great color.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Overall.
Fantastic. And love these wheels. Now, was this the only wheel option, or was there a couple on these?
There was an optional one, the Magnum wheel. You could get that. Some of the options were power steering, which this doesn't have. Another option would be a console. You had options on the rear end, as far as the ratio goes. I think you get like a wood treatment on the inside.
Wow. And all Boss 302s were 4-speed cars.
All of them were manual, 4-speed.
Nice.
And it was the transmission was designed to run at the power curve of the motor, so you once you got on the power curve, you can just go through the gears.
So great.
I've been doing my catching up. I was kind of looking for a Camaro when I came across.
Oh,
this.
mercy.
And
those are fighting words out here.
Oh, I know, but I'm in love with this car.
You saw the light.
No, and look at the family out here that's gathered.
This is amazing. It's a great event out here with Ponies and the Smokies, and this is just one of the coolest cars ever. I'm so glad you're here. Let's take a look at the engine. All right, tell me about this.
Well, this is the Boss motor, 302 cubic inches, is rated by the factory at 290 horsepower. Everybody talks that there's a lot more there than that. It's a 4-barrel carburetor. The motor is specific to this car.
Right.
And I believe one of the things I'm trying to get used to is starting it with a choke. But overall, you can see it's very original.
Oh yeah. All the tags and stickers where they're supposed to be. You got, that's amazing. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, and the stance on this car is amazing.
Yeah.
I look at it next to some European cars.
Yeah.
And this car is, right level with the top of those. You just look at the stance. It's ready to roll.
Oh yeah. So gorgeous. I mean, it's a race car in the corral.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Brother, thank you so much for showing us your amazing 69 Boss 302. Such a joy to meet you, and thanks, man.
Thank you, and we'll be talking.
That's awesome. I'd like to have that. Right? I like those GT500s. And check this one out, 66. Looking nice. Right? Tons of great Mustangs everywhere. Look at this sweet 66. Check out the pony interior on this. Very cool. Great custom job on that. This is nice. Now this one has won many awards here, it looks like. All right. Nice. Yeah, that's a jewel right there.
Fox Buddy, man. Oh, I'm a Fox Buddy guy. I like him.
That's awesome. So lots of great rides all over the place out here. Tons and tons of awesome Mustangs. Check out 65 GT convertible. Nice. Wow. Good, how you doing, buddy?
Good, take care.
You too. Oh, Lightning McQueen, that's cool. All right, check out this 69 Mach 1.
And then right back up that way. Okay.
That's a beauty.
Hello.
Isn't that nice? 351. Nice. And another 69 Mach 1. This one's got the 351 Windsor. Isn't that a beauty? A couple of great looking Mach 1s. Nice.
So, but when it does get passed, you are going to tell
Tell you what, we're having some luck with some 69s today. Mercy. Right? Look at this. Very cool ride right here. That's awesome. Isn't that cool? Check out gorgeous 65. That's tough. Like that. Wow. That is a beauty, brother.
Thank you. Mind your way.
So you want to wait till you put yours on, but then I got that one, so now one on together. And my friend got one way. Keep on his way for me. Did you see your video? Yes.
Gorgeous 69 Mach 1. Check it out. With the shaker. Super cool. Love it. Love it. Check out the white interior. Wow. Super nice.
On TV, where it's not like fly free. He did. How did 20 million people that never voted decided one day to get up and go? Yeah, I'm gonna go vote for that.
Nice. Very cool. So this is the car used in the TV show Stargirl. That's awesome. Check this out. Wow.
It had the 5.0. Yeah, because it was a 94, so it had the 5.0.
Have you ever seen so many Mustangs in your life? In one place? Check it out. Gorgeous GT350. coming up right here. 1969 GT350. This was one of the Hertz rent-a-cars. Wow. Isn't that sweet? Yes. Very, very nice. Love this. Wow. All right, y'all, I'm out here with my buddy Rodney. How you doing, brother?
Good, good.
Good. So this car caught my eye right off the bat. This is a really eye-catching car. Tell me about this car.
This is Scarlet.
Okay.
It's a 1968. Started off as a regular old plain Jane convertible.
Wow.
I didn't like the way it drove and steered, so I pulled it in the garage to put a front suspension under it.
Yeah.
And 9 years later, this is what came out.
Wow. Yeah, it's one of those, you know, it happens a lot. You go into the garage for, I'm gonna do this for 2 hours and you come out at 2 a.m., right? So
absolutely.
That you went in and came out 9 years later.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking for a front suspension and I settled on a whole full frame.
Right.
From Swartz Performance.
Nice.
Out of Woodstock, Illinois.
Yeah.
And it's got a Gen 1 Coyote in it.
Nice.
Whipple supercharger.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah,
Very
Swartz Performance,
cool.
basically, they do a lot of parking lot racing vehicles and stuff like that, so it handles like a new car. It's got coilover shocks on all four corners.
Wow. So you got just a little bit of a cowl on that hood. Was that necessary for the clearance?
Yeah.
It looks like
yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I put that on there first.
Okay.
I didn't put the supercharger on there until about 2 years ago. This was completed.
So you got really lucky.
Yeah. Maybe I had a, you know, idea back in the past, but But yeah, I put this. I got it done about 2020. And I put this on a couple of years ago. The Whipple.
Now I've seen some of these, you know, done somewhat similarly. This one is really fantastic. I mean, you did a great job on this. I'm actually amazed
it's
that
tight.
you've got, you know, the brakes in there and everything, you know.
Well, I went with 14-inch rotors all the way around, Barrett 6 pistons, but I literally have manual brakes.
Right.
You can't tell though.
Oh,
With
yeah.
as big as the rotors are and things like that, you can't tell.
I know some people, when they've done this, I think they've put the booster on the other side.
Yeah, or in the wheel wall. They'll use like a hydraulic one. But I tell you what, I don't even know that I don't have power brakes. To tell you the truth,
that's great.
It's not noticeable, and it don't bother you at all.
Now, what's the weight on this car? Do you know?
Not exactly, but it's right around 3,100.
Okay, that's pretty light.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's really hard to get traction. I mean, right now it's tuned about 600 rear wheel horsepower. So
wow.
It's got a 6-speed tree mech in it.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. Bro, that's fantastic.
Got a lot of my parts and stuff from Mustang Sevierville.
Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah, the Eleanor package from Mustang Sevierville.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. They do really nice work.
Yeah, when you first pulled up, I was like, I don't know if it's 67 or 8.
Well, yeah. When I put the quarters on, I didn't put the markers in, and the front ones, when you put the front nose on, you know, it doesn't have it. You got to cut that section off. So.
So I've always loved the Shelby style taillights.
Yeah, I love them too.
They look so good. The Cougar taillights.
Yep.
Really, really great. And the molded spoiler here, that's just fantastic.
Yeah. So the hood and the deck lid are all fiberglass.
Okay. Nice.
So is all the rear balance and all that in the front end.
That's some pretty sweet tires, brother. You got some rubber on the road back here. It's I mean, they're not quite square, but you got some pretty good tires on the front too.
Yeah,
on this
yeah,
thing.
yep.
That's great. So what are these wheels? That looks good on this.
They're Forge line.
Nice. Yeah. That really, really fits this car well.
Yeah, I love the stance. I mean, it came out pretty nice.
Yeah.
I played around with it a little bit, but the coil-over shocks and stuff give you the ability to do that.
Right.
So it makes it pretty nice.
That's awesome. I mean, so this is a car that, in my opinion, I mean, it catches your eye right off the bat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm noticing is the longer I look at it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
You know, there's some cars that are just the opposite.
Yeah.
Right? That'll just, you know, be like, oh, that's great. And then the longer you look at it, you go, I don't know about that. Or that. This thing, I mean, you've made phenomenal choices on this.
Thank you.
And done a great job of executing it. I mean, I'm digging the door handles.
Yeah,
right?
The Kindig door handles they're nice. I mean, functionally, you know, people have a hard time with them, but I grab them from here because I have a convertible.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So
that works.
Makes it nice to where you know.
That's smart.
But you can't get your hand behind them. But they are beautiful. Everybody loves them.
And I hope all our viewers just noticed how well that door shut just then.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
You got great lines, great gaps. I mean, everything is really, really sweet. Love where the exhaust comes out on this. That's great. Super cool.
I put a gas filler from a 2004 Mustang in there.
Okay.
Just because I didn't want it behind the license plate anymore.
Right.
Just wanted to be a little different. Seen that from a buddy of mine.
A race car feel to it.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people do that the big one,
right.
Eleanor looking one.
Right.
But that one I just wanted to be a little different.
Yeah. I like these seats. I think they fit really well.
They're I bought them out of a 2012 Cobra.
Okay.
And
it works on this car.
Accidentally, I caught them on fire while I was building this.
Oh no!
So, yeah. So I had to have them recovered. So when I had them recovered, I had them cut down a lot because there's pretty low.
Yeah.
You know, I needed more.
That's what I was wondering because you know these cars are really.
Yeah, I needed
really
more leg room under the steering wheel and stuff like that. So I had them cut the bolsters cut down, the tops, the headrest cut off. Okay. And then the back seats, really, they're all reupholstered like the 2012, just with different materials. Mm-hmm. And the back ones, all I had to do is really skinny up the riser because of the convertible.
Yeah. Very cool. I even like your pedals. That's just great.
Yeah, that's another Mustang Superior.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Looks good on this. I mean, this is great, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely great.
We love it. We drive it too. So the last 2 summers, each summer we put 5,000 miles on it.
Awesome.
So
awesome. I like to hear that because I mean, you know, if this car sits, it's just to me it's an injustice.
Well,
right?
when I first got it done, I was trailering it around until my daughter said, called it a trailer queen.
Uh-oh.
So
hit you where it hurts, right?
So I got it out of the trailer and started driving it.
There you go. Yeah, man, this is sweet. Super sweet. What's that color called?
It's a red pearl metallic.
Nice.
It's a PPG color. It's
okay.
It's a 2-coat process. It's not a transparent. It's not like a candy.
Right. Not sprayed over black or whatever. It kind of looks like it though.
It does.
That's what I was.
And that's what I was going for originally was candy. And then you know I have a ruby red pickup truck, so I said somewhere in between there.
Yeah.
And the guy that painted it the first time picked this color, and he goes, "You're gonna really like it." He sprayed some panels, and it really worked out good. And then I had it repainted a couple years ago, and for some reason, the way the guy painted it, he was telling me about it, and I really didn't understand. But I guess the final coat they put in real low pressure, and it makes the pearl and stuff. Yeah, it makes it stand up, I guess.
That makes sense. That's really cool, brother. Man, I love your car.
Thank you.
You've done great work here. Thank you so much for showing us. It's a joy.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.
Isn't that a beauty? Very cool. Gorgeous 65. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. Very cool 67. Isn't that nice? Awesome.
That's what you were going to do. That was and you're also not bad. Annual premium. And they're like $120.
was marked.
There you go, sir.
All right, thank you. Talk about over soaking. Yeah, it's. Yeah, well, they had the parking garage open there. He's got this big cover on it.
67 and 66. That's a beast right there. Mercy. Very cool 66. Yeah.
That's why we put blanche. You know, depends black and white. Wish you would eat something. Really?
That mountain did sell. Yeah. Exactly. It's natural selection up there.
Cool 66.
Yeah. I'll bet that's a handful of there.
This show is enormous. There are Mustangs literally everywhere. Nice. Check this out. Hello. All right, y'all, I'm out here with my buddy Michael. How you doing, brother?
Good, how are y'all?
Good, good. So this car really stood out to me. Tell me about this car. What are we looking at?
This is a 2022 Mach 1 with the HP package, also known as Jaeger. It is a ESS G3R supercharged, G4 intercooler.
Wow.
With a snow fuel system, Stop the Hop track kit from Steeda, dual front rear springs, sway bars, just a track monster.
Wow. So this is a handling beast, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes,
wow.
it is.
Incredible. Love your helmet. That's
Thank you.
Super cool.
So with the 120 pulley 93, it's making about 700 horsepower.
Nice.
With a 100 millimeter and E85, it lasts dynoed at 926.
Wow. There you go. So you could easily call this one a demon hunter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly. Very cool. Man, I love it. Super cool. I love the paint scheme. This is gorgeous.
It's a fighter jet gray.
Yes.
My wife and I did a lot of the trim and the lining, just kind of make it a little more pop.
Yeah, the
overhood stickers and all that, the vinyl.
Nice. Yeah, super great, man. This is just gorgeous. Such a cool ride. You know, in a sea of Mustangs, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of cars, you managed to stand out, right?
You.
I mean, this is a
absolutely.
really, really cool ride.
She pops.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And yeah, you're right. The orange lines, that just really makes it.
And we're from Tennessee, so you got to have that
There you
UT
go.
spirit, right?
Right. Very UT. Nice. All we need is a little Rocky Top playing in the background,
That's
right?
Yep.
That's awesome, brother. This is a really, really cool car. So you've gotten to race this a little bit?
I have, yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, we did a little track. Just our first drag.
Okay.
A little tough. Can't keep the wheels on the ground, but
right.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was a good experience.
Very cool. Man, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, and a performance beast. Very, very cool.
Thank you,
brother.
appreciate
Thank you so much for showing us your car.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Corvettes, it's a lot of fun, but the people you meet and stuff is pretty cool too.
Brother, you are saying exactly what I have said so many times over. I love the vehicles, but you know, it's the best people in the world that you meet at these things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. Good to meet you guys.
You too.
Check out the channel. Thanks, man. Gorgeous, Saleen. Wow. So many great Mustangs. Just literally hundreds and hundreds of Mustangs. They all look great. Super, super cool cars. Look at this beauty. Wow, that's a mean Roush right there. Right? Nice.
We got two parts. Keep filling her.
Looking great, guys.
Keep filling her. They weren't here when you gave it to us. You can give them.
Thank you.
Sheet of bacon.
Thank you. I can't be the
There you go, folks. Check out the YouTube channel.
Sure will.
Trying to make all
When are
the
you
smart
gonna
ones,
make
man.
stupid decisions?
Belt, transmission. Yeah, I got to keep it up 85.
She's got to be older than me. I'm 48.
That's awesome. All right, y'all, I'm here with my buddy Corey. How you doing, brother?
Great.
Good, good. Loving this Mustang. Tell me about your car. What you got?
So it's a 97 Cobra. It's got 50,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Paxton OV2000 blower. Steeda Jacker lower control arms in the rear.
Nice.
Steeda upper control arms. Steeda sway bars. 50,000 mile car, all original paint. Speed hut gauges. Put down 456 horsepower yesterday on the dyno.
Wow.
Actually competing in the Kings of the Smokies here. Ended up first in autocross.
Wow.
Yeah, going up against these big horsepower.
Right.
You know.
So you're a handling machine. Huh?
Yes. I got my traction control. My right foot's my traction control.
Right.
And then.
So you are tuned in perfect for going around this autocross.
Yes. So
very, very cool.
That is pretty much what the car's built for.
Right.
Autocross. I do go, drag strips occasionally.
Right.
I like to run, your 13.0 class or.
Yeah.
Just kind of all out, not really the bracket racing, it's not consistent enough.
Right.
It does have a stock T45 transmission. Still stock bottom end, so before we came down, I actually made 504 wheel. We actually took some timing out.
Oh, wow.
So I wouldn't throw rod through the block.
Exactly.
So upgraded the fuel system, 6AN line, MMR, fuel rails, these things are getting harder and harder to find aftermarket.
Right.
So
about how much does this car weigh?
I call it 3,500, 3,500 to 3,700 pounds.
Nice.
So yeah, 450 horsepower is pretty good for it.
Yeah, that's pretty good for this. That's good for any car.
Right.
Of course, there's we got 800-900 horsepower beasts around here, but for what you're doing, you got the perfect setup.
Yes, it's the perfect driver. It handles great. Autocross, it's all about the brakes and the tires.
Nice.
And you got to have a little power. So I got Hawk Talon rotors and then Hawk HPS pads. Get her slowed down, and then Bridgestone Potenza R71 tires.
Wow.
And it sticks.
It really, it looks like it would.
Yeah.
I know that kind of, it's neither here nor there, but yeah, it just really, I'm sure it does a fantastic job, and your accolades, your performance proves it, right?
Yes.
So there you go, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for showing us your car. I love it, man.
Hey, thanks for stopping.
Well, here's the award for the smallest Mustang. Very cool.
So excited.
Congratulations. Excuse me. So there's tons of great vendors here at Ponies in the Smokies. Pretty much anything anybody could ever need for a Mustang of pretty much any year. Lots of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
QA1 on site. Wow. Check out this gorgeous 70 Mach 1 with the Magnum 500 wheels. Super cool. That's gorgeous. A few empty spots out here. Not many.
When I was still cleaning the car and all that.
That's called a Silver Surfer.
Yeah, one cool Boss 302 Silver Surfer. Love it.
They're probably going to I'm taking a sign and giving him.
A little break on it, and then we'll get right back to it. And probably in about 30 to 40 minutes, I'll be making another announcement for round
convertible.
5. Round 5 of the scavenger hunt.
Is that a beauty or what? Look at this pony interior, looking good.
Want to thank all these vendors for coming out.
Right there.
National Parts Depot.
Nice.
They've been Earshine, of course. There's just so many. Mustang America, Mustang Registry. There's just so many Upper. There's just so many great vendors here that we just cannot thank enough for helping this show out. As the day goes on, I'll be making a whole lot more announcements. But again, trivia will be in about scavenger hunt will be in about 30 minutes for round 5.
Dude, check this out. Yeah, that's tough. Wow.
That's my car over there. That's blue. Back there.
Check it out, 69 coupe, 70 Boss. shaker. Nice. That's beauty.
Super nice guy.
Nice.
To see the part 6 wheel on his car, I mean, I took a couple pictures, and then of course he had what size
Highly suspect.
This is the one here. All right, well, this is the one here.
Justin went to take a picture of B's car to send to Ponies. That's what they did.
What the?
Hey.
I'll let him know.
Check it out. Very cool. Love this car. This is one wild Restomod. All right, y'all, I'm out here with my buddy Mike. How you doing, brother?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So, very different car. Tell me about this car. This is amazing.
So, this is a 2012 Mustang GT, built to look like a 69 Mustang from the John Wick movies.
Gotcha. Very cool. So, you know, we see a lot of Restomod cars that are basically just the older body with maybe a new suspension or whatever. But this is actually a newer car fabricated to look like an older car.
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. So we're starting with a 2012.
Yes, sir.
Right? Very cool. So we got the Boss 302 engine, very cool. I bet this thing does very well, doesn't it?
Makes 441 horsepower
Nice.
to the wheels.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what size are these wheels?
They're 17 by 9s and 17 by 11s in the rear.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's got a Ben Calamers 6-speed in it.
Nice. Right, the dog, the John Wick dog.
Yes, sir. Gotta have the
That's
dog,
awesome.
right?
Very cool. Love that steering wheel. That's awesome.
Yep, same one he had in his car.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, man, this looks great.
This was our COVID project.
Okay. So we had some downtime and needed
Yep.
something to do with it, huh?
Yep.
Well, you did
me and my
well.
friends, yes, yes, sir.
It really, I mean, it looks like it was just, you know, factory made like this. You
That's
did a
that's
great
what
job.
we tried really hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing anywhere that I'm going, oh, okay, yeah. You know, there's no no suspect points. It
Yes.
looks fantastic.
Yes, sir. So Aaron and Joey Duncan of Zero Givens Garage.
Okay.
This was their brainchild and their idea, and they helped me fulfill it.
Right? Well, that's great, man. That's very, very cool. It's such a great looking ride. I love it. Well, you have done a wonderful job of marrying the new and the old in a really, really cool way. I like it. I think it's super cool, man. Thanks for showing us your car.
Thank you.
Grabbing that thing out to 8,700. Yeah, look at the scavenger hunt. They sound good. Yeah, I'm good. You too.
Something to do with something that I put in. So what happens is we find it. You go back over to their booth, you win a prize.
Very cool. 67 Mustang Coupe.
Number
Number one.
Nice.
So, old babe.
All right, y'all, got my buddy Jerry out here. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
Good, good. Love this Fox Body Mustang. Tell me about this car. What year is it?
So this is an 87 GT car originally.
Nice.
I've had it for 39 years.
Oh, wow.
Just recently completed a makeover with lead foot gray paint and ground effects, Maker's Garage, ground effects, front splitter,
nice,
etc. I've had the car for 39 years.
Wow.
Had a lot done to it. Cobra brakes, front and rear, T56 Magnum drivetrain, Handling Motorsport short throw shifter, interiors, Corbeau seats, Dakota Digital, gauges. Interior was recently changed over to all black to go with the left foot gray paint. Engine wise, it's a Ford R block,
Let's check that out.
363.
Very cool. Oh yeah.
So it's a 363 R block Ford, trick flow 11R heads, BBK 1.75" long tube headers, 3-inch exhaust out the back, nice, running a Terminator X fuel injection setup, Scott rod panels for the front, the rear on the firewall and the fender covers. Yeah, and then again, the T56 Magnum with QuickTime bell housing, McLeod RXT, twin disc clutch, running a Malwood hydraulic clutch setup.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
man.
I've had it a long time, so.
Yeah, you have really done well with this car. This looks fantastic.
Thank you.
You know, everybody I hear come by makes a comment about the color.
Yeah,
it's really, really cool.
Yeah,
looks
I wanted to stick with a Ford color, so that's why we went with lead foot gray.
Right.
With the orange accents. Had the orange filters made, kind of matched the orange highlights.
So good.
I've got wheels ordered, but they're not here yet, so I'm using my SVE wheels that I had on the previous color.
These wheels.
And they turned out better than what I thought.
They look really good, and then those brakes, you know, look really good through there too.
Absolutely.
That's
I'm
awesome.
running UPRK member up front with their tubular A-arms. Viking coilover suspension.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of Fox Body Mustangs, and this is one of the coolest 89s I've ever seen.
It's an 87.
87.
Right.
I thought yeah,
non-airbag car. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So, I think it turned out well.
Wow.
That's why we tried to do the accents on the inside with the shifter ball that was custom ordered from Nifty Shifters and a few other little subtle highlights.
Yeah.
So.
Super cool. I like the steering wheel. That's a good choice.
Yeah, it's all about the details. Rear seat delete from K Designs.
Right.
That's where the battery and fuel controller, ignition box, etc. is located. Nice. Yeah. So H&S Customs did the paint.
Looks good.
And it turned out extremely well. I'm very happy with it. So we're.
So I believe we're going to be talking to H&S Customs here in just a minute, right?
That is exactly right.
There you go, H&S Customs.
Yeah, this is actually, it's only been done with the paint for 2 weeks. It was original paint car up until 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Well, until I got it, we got it back and finished it 2 weeks ago. So this is the first outing of it.
Awesome. Super cool, brother. Good to meet you, man. Thanks for showing us your car.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate you showing up.
All right, y'all, check it out. I'm here with my buddy Mark. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing awesome, sir.
Good. I love this car. Tell me about this car.
It's a 1966 fastback Mustang. It's a 331 stroke motor.
Nice.
It's all TCI suspension, a 3-link back, coilover suspension all the way around. It's got 18-inch wheels. It's a Detroit Speed mini tub.
Wow.
It's a 3-stage red. And everything else is matte black. It has.
Now, so you painted this car, correct?
Yeah, built the whole car.
You built the whole thing. Wow. So what do you mean 3-stage red? What am I?
So you have a kind of a rosy ground color, and then you have this mid coat.
Nice.
And then it's clear coated on top of that.
Wow. Looks fantastic, brother.
Thank you, sir.
That is gorgeous. And so I'm a fastback Mustang fan all the way, right?
Awesome.
My first car was a 65 Mustang, and if it had been a fastback, I'd still have it.
There you go. There you go.
But my current car is a 72 Mach 1 fastback, of course. So love this. Now that steering wheel's gorgeous.
Thank you, sir.
It looks really good in there.
I was just trying to build my own version of a Shelby GT350 car.
Right. And do it your way. You've done a fantastic job. This is gorgeous. It looks comfortable and fast. So yeah, I love it. So we got 5-speed. Can we open her up and take a look at the engine?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, it really works great. So tell me a little bit more about the suspension.
So it's made by TCI. So it's like a Mustang II style front with coilovers, rack and pinion, disc brakes. And then the rear is built by TCI as well. So it has all subframe connectors, drive shaft hoop.
Nice.
It's a 3-link rear torque arm, coilover as well. And then the rear end is all Ford 9-inch. The rear end was built by Joey Knuckles, the NASCAR guy.
Okay.
And we're out of Gastonia, Charlotte, North Carolina area.
Yeah. Well, I've been checking out some of these other cars. We're going to film those here in just a minute, some of these Fox bodies that are here with you today.
Yes, sir.
And so one of those, I believe, is yours.
It is the green one.
And then you painted the rest, correct?
The other two I painted as well, yes, sir.
Nice. Well, let's go check out the green one.
Cool.
All right, brother, tell me about this one. What year is this?
This is a 1990 LX 5-liter car.
Nice.
It's eruption green. And
that looks good too.
We just tried to build it back to be better than what Ford did.
Right? Wow. That looks fantastic, man. Really cool. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, I always wanted one of these.
Yes,
so I'm about to turn 51. So when I was getting my license in the early 90s, right, 91, 92, this was the car, right?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
So yeah, I always liked the look of the LX. You know, with the no ground effects on the bottom, you know, this look.
Yeah.
I think it's a gorgeous car. It looks really, really great. You've done a wonderful job with this.
I built
Let's see what you got.
I built this one for my kid, so that he could
oh wow,
he could have fun with us.
Let's see. Oh, that's fantastic. So that'll move.
Yeah, it has an F cam in it with AFR heads, different injectors, fuel injection different, but yeah, it runs real nice.
I bet.
It's not crazy powerful,
Sure.
but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet. That is gorgeous. Really, really cool. Man, you do a great job. The paint on these cars is just spectacular.
Well, thank you, sir.
I mean, it's a great build all the way around, but this paint is amazing.
But we hope to do a lot more of it.
Well, I'd say you will, because you're doing good. All right, man. I love it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, y'all, got my buddy Danny here. How you doing, brother?
Doing great. How are you?
Good, good. Love this Mustang. Tell me about it. What year is this?
It's a 1990.
Awesome.
It's a GT car, kind of a Cobra clone.
Right.
But
how long have you had this one?
I've had this car about 20 years.
Nice. That looks like a fun car.
It is. It's a blast to drive.
I bet.
Absolute blast.
That's a cool steering wheel. I like that. So, 5-speed?
Yes, 5-speed.
Nice. Very, very cool. This black looks incredible.
Yeah, if we can keep the pollen off, we're doing great.
It's pollen everywhere. I know, it's impossible. At least, I mean, you got trees over here still.
Yeah.
So what we got under the hood on this one?
So 393 Windsor.
Nice. Can we take a look?
Absolutely.
Oh, this looks good.
Thank you.
That's a lot of belt.
It is. It's a lot of belt.
But at least you can get to it.
Yeah, easy
Oh
to
my
work
goodness.
on.
Yeah, yeah. You can get to everything on this. This looks wonderful. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, digging the green accents. It looks great.
Thank you, sir.
Very, very cool car. Yeah, I like that. Thank you so much, brother. Love to see your car.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Your full name again?
Yeah. It's Mark Howell.
Mark Howell. Awesome. And your phone number?
It's 704-460-2371.
Awesome. And your email?
Is mark.d.howell@sherwin.com.
At Sherwin?
Sherwin. SHERWIN.
Awesome. Got it. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, y'all, got my buddy Jay out here. How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Good, good. Love what you're doing here. Tell me about this car, man.
All right, so this is a 21 Mustang GT. It's called Project Old Glory. The whole entire purpose behind the project is to raise awareness for PTSD and suicide amongst veterans.
Wow.
We represent 10 different veteran charities, all to support the cause and donate. The car started out as a white Mustang 21 GT. Then originally, we had a bunch of mods, noticed that we weren't going to car shows and getting the things that we wanted to get done. So we went ahead and partnered with these different veteran charities. The wrap was donated by MC Wraps in Woodstock, Georgia.
Nice.
Everybody else has pretty much donated everything to it. Wheels were donated by Premium Wheels in Marietta, Georgia. And the whole point of it is just support the cause, support the mission.
Yeah.
We want all veterans to be safe that are struggling with suicidal ideations, PTSD. This car represents all that. The theme represents United States Air Force, old World War II, modern fighter jet plane.
Right.
But the whole point of it is to kind of show that not all wounds are visible.
Yeah.
And so it contains that grunge look to represent a lot of the stuff that the veterans are holding back and what they're going through.
Amen. And so tell me about the 22, the mission.
So 22 means it's stated in fact that 22 veterans a day commit suicide.
Yeah.
Mission 22 also supports that cause. The Canines for Warriors, one of our charities, they donate dogs to veterans to give them PTSD help.
Nice.
And to help them with transitioning from coming back home from war. The Paws for Life Canine Rescue, they also give to veterans, but they work with prisoners who help train service dogs as an initiative while inside the jail. The other sponsors we have is Purple Heart Foundation. They support combat wounded veterans. The Vet Buds, they're a local charity out of Georgia. They do a lot of giving cars away to veterans that can't support themselves, jobs, giving to the community, building decks for veterans who are disabled and unable. There's also Wounded Warrior Project, Tunnels of Towers. They did not permit me to put their logos on this vehicle, but we are supporters of them.
Right.
And we work with them. And Cherokee Homeless Foundation, they also, in Cherokee County, Georgia,
okay.
They also help homeless veterans find homes, jobs, things like that.
Well, brother, I'm a firm believer in everything you're doing. I really appreciate that you're doing it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your service.
If you want to see more about where this project is going, you can follow at Project Old Glory on Instagram and support us in the cause. And we're going to be going around the nation, the plan to show this car and get as much awareness and donations as possible for these charities.
Fantastic, brother. Fantastic. It's a great looking car, an awesome mission. Love the graphics, love the wrap. It looks fantastic. And man, thank you for what you're doing and thanks for showing us your car.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, y'all, here with my buddy Todd. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good to see you. You've got one of the coolest cars in the world.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
All right, tell me about this car.
Okay, well, it's a 1969 Boss 429. It is a legacy car. It was originally sold at Kingsport, Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
And very well known in the town. The original owner was a drag racer, raced at Dixie Nationals, NHRA, etc. So it's a class holder, and quite a few awards on that.
Wow.
Original engine, transmission, sheet metal, interior. I can't think of what it doesn't have original.
Wow. Wow. So the Boss 429 is one of the coolest cars ever made, right?
Yes, indeed.
And this engine is just so iconic, so incredible. And I know it was a major headache for the manufacturers, right, to fit this thing in here.
Absolutely.
Because the car was originally made for like the 428 Cobra jet, and this is a totally different shaped engine.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So you, but I love it. I mean, it's so incredible. If you see, I mean, the heads and the valve covers on this thing, it's just enormous.
Indeed.
It looks nothing like any other Ford engine.
Well, as you know, this engine was made for NASCAR.
Right.
And it had to be homologated. 500 cars had to be sold.
Right.
So Ford in their infinite wisdom realized that putting it in a full-size sedan, they're not going to sell that many right away.
Right, right.
So they put it in their hot beauty, the Mustang, sold really quick. In fact, for the most part, they were sold before they were even produced.
Okay. Wow.
And out the door they went, and it went on to, for many, many victories in NASCAR.
Yeah. So now for the actual, for racing, it ended up in the Trino Talladega, right?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. But thankfully, they put it in these Mustangs.
Yes, that really sold it.
Any idea how many 69s there were in Boss 429s?
They sold 850.
850, wow.
This is one of 132.
Nice.
It was the second most unpopular color in 1969.
Really?
Yeah. Black was the most hated, apparently, most disliked. This wasn't bright enough.
Okay, I get you. So what is this color? What's it called?
This color is called Royal Maroon.
Royal Maroon.
Yep, and it was a stock factory color.
Okay.
And the 429s only came in a few colors. So you had your black jade, your black,
right,
your royal maroon, your candy apple red, and of course white. White being the most popular.
Let's take a look at this interior. Wow. That's gorgeous. So unlike the Shelbys, all the Bosses were 4-speed, right?
That's correct, yes. And no air conditioning.
Right.
What you see is the most creature comforts you get.
It's a street legal race car.
Exactly.
Nice.
And it's fast. It winds up. You get in second gear, you're flying.
Oh, I bet. I bet. That's incredible. Absolutely gorgeous, though. Such great styling. I love these. Super cool. All right, so this is an all original car. One paint.
One paint,
One
yes.
paint, and everything else is just totally original. You mentioned the car had been drag raced for a time, but he took everything off of it, kept it, raced it, and put it all back.
That's correct. So
that's incredible.
He took off the carburetor, the smog, obviously.
Yeah.
The distributor was changed out, the wires and all that. Put it in a box. When he passed it on to the next person, that person got the box, that person put it all back together.
Wow.
We noticed when we were doing some paint correction that the car had hood pins, which the original one put on because the hood would lift up while it was drag racing.
Right.
And it had the rear louvers like a Boss 302 would have as well.
Interesting.
We found the mounts and the nuts in there.
But you put it all back to original.
All back to original.
Nice.
So, as it would roll off the factory line.
So gorgeous.
Now, another unique thing is that it actually has the original Autolite front shocks and rear shocks.
Wow.
We did have to rebuild the shocks, but they are original to the car as pretty much everything else. Rims, everything.
Nice. Love the Magnum 500s on this. Looks fantastic, man. Just everything. Such a cool car. One of the coolest, certainly arguably one of the coolest Mustangs ever made. And you have a superb example of that Mustang.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much for showing us your car.
My pleasure.
All right, y'all, I'm here with my buddy Mike. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. How you doing today?
Good, good. So great to see you and your car again.
Thank
I
you.
ran into you over there in Cherokee, and we were going to talk about it, but that just didn't work out. We weren't able to cross paths again after the initial contact. But so I'm very grateful to see you again here today at Ponies and the Smokies. Gorgeous GT500. Tell me a little bit about your car.
Okay, like I said, it's a GT500 and it's a 70 model.
Right.
And this grabber green, of course, you got there was a few grabber greens done, but they were special order on the 70s.
Okay.
And they were one of three. This is one of three. That was with this package of the white interior, the 428 automatic with the 350 rear end, But everything is on it is was, like I said, one of 3 with this color.
Wow.
And we think with all the registries and stuff that we've seen, we cannot find another one of them.
Wow. So as far as we know, this is the only one left.
We think this is the only one left.
Wow.
They did a documentary on this about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I saw the documentary on it, and it was then they couldn't find the other 2 either.
Right.
This was the only one, and so the value on it is out of the, I mean, it's
yeah.
it
How
goes
could
from,
you even put it?
They don't know, since it could be the only one left.
Right.
But,
wow.
But this is my 2nd year here at the Ponies and Smokies.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be back, and I just love for people to come and see my car. That's all I'm after. I love for people to see it.
All right, so tell me a little bit about this engine. So this one is a Shelby GT 500, so that means 428, right?
Yes.
The GT 350 would have been a 351.
Yes.
All right, what about this 428? Tell me what you got here.
This 428 here, it's original motor. This is a numbers matching car all the way around. And I've this motor, I haven't taken it out since I've owned it. It's been it's all original in there. Everything that's in there, other than the battery, I've tried to put back original. Everything, the right stuff that goes back on it. And but it's like I said, 428, very strong. One of the stronger cars that I've had. And but. It runs out well, really well. So
very nice. Very cool.
And to me, I'm getting older, and I'm kind of getting past the 4-speed stuff. So the automatic is what I wanted.
Okay.
And
yeah, let's take a look here. Let's check out this interior. Yeah. So. I know with the Boss cars, they were all manual transmissions, but with the Shelby, you could have either or.
Either or, yes, either or. And I had searched a long time. That's what I wanted. Everything I looked at was 4-speed.
Yeah.
And had one in Texas that I looked at and was going there for it. It was white on white. And it was automatic. But it was a car that I kind of was interested in. And my grandson found this one in Buffalo, New York.
Oh wow.
And so he and I went up there and looked it over, and we knew the rarity of it kind of before we went. But after we got there and got the market report and everything on it, while we was very impressed and brought it back with us. So.
Awesome. Yeah, I love these seats. You know, it very much reminds me of the Mach 1 seats. You know how you got the stripe across there.
Yeah.
That looks really good. They look comfortable.
Yeah, they are. They're really are. They're comfortable. Just like different things, and these has a lot to do with like the Mach 1s. Yeah. Like the doors off of this will fit a Mach 1. The same door. Nice. The glass and stuff is the same.
So on the Shelby cars, some parts are fiberglass, right?
Yeah. So like the hood and different things. There's a lot of fiberglass and stuff in the Shelbys.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's basically a race car.
Yeah. Right? It was a race car. That's what they built it for when they built it.
Now, I love the shape of these. The 69 and 70 Shelbys, I think, are some of the prettiest cars ever made. I love the front end shape. You know, it's very different. You know, like we can see this 69 over here across the way, 69 Mustang. You know, and the 69 70s were very similar cars. And the 69 70 Shelbys are basically the same car as each other, right? I mean, it's, you know, pretty much common knowledge that a 70 Shelby is a 69 Shelby that was revamped for 70.
That's right.
Because they stopped making the Shelbys. And then, so let's talk about some of the differences there.
Okay.
You know, you got the black stripes on the hood, right?
Yeah.
So anytime you see that, you're talking about 70 Shelby, right?
Usually 70 now.
So for a 70 Shelby, you're going to have the chin spoiler, right?
Yes.
And you won't see that on a 69.
No.
Very cool.
No.
I love the stripes on this too. Those are gorgeous. And so, Grabber Green.
That was it came out in '69, and they put it on some of the Mach 1s.
Yeah.
And different things on '69, and then in '70 they were ordered. From what I understand, they were you had to order that color in '70 on the Shelbys and stuff.
Wow.
And that's like I said, there was only a few of these made. Now this car, from what we've researched on it, there was 2 of these that was bought at sent to the same dealership.
Yeah.
and it was a his and a hers.
Oh wow!
And
That's
we're not
cool.
sure which is this is the his or the hers.
Yeah.
But we haven't been able to find the other one, or the other one that's been sent out.
Wow. Very, very cool. These wheels are just gorgeous.
Those are, like I said, those are original wheels. Now the tires are not original,
right?
But it came with Goodyears on it.
Okay.
But the Goodyear, as a, they wasn't. The Goodyear, I can still get the Goodyear, but they're not, good for the road.
Yeah.
So, and I do drive this one some.
Good.
And do drive this one some. Locally, I'll drive it. So, I wanted some tires that rode good on it, whatever.
Right.
So, those are Coker. Those came from Coker down there. So
nice. This looks incredible. So, tell me a little bit about this spare.
All right, this is a space saver spare.
Right.
When I got the car, it didn't have one in it, and I found the grandson found this one on the internet.
Okay.
I already had the jack and the lug wrench, and so we found the spare on the internet and bought it and put it in the car because it didn't have one when I got it. So, and those are very hard to find.
Yes. Yeah, very hard to find.
And they have a tube that goes with them to air it up. If of course, we'll never air it up. We'll never put it on there.
Right. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Very cool. And I love the Shelby taillights.
Yeah.
Such a cool aspect of these cars. And so that's the Cougar taillights, correct?
Right. Yeah.
And they, Shelby like those for these cars.
Yeah.
Now I noticed you got the Carroll Shelby signature there on the plate. That's really cool.
Yeah, a friend of mine gave me that. He had it, and he gave me that to put on there. And I said something about it. I've got the regular tags for it, but I just I've got the regular tag for it for the car originally. But he gave me that one and asked me if I'd display it, and I told him I would. So, that's what I run on it.
Yeah, one of my favorite features on these Shelbys is that center port exhaust.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And it is, and it's loud, it makes it hard to transport the car with straps.
I bet.
You have to go with wheel straps on the side because you can't you can't come back with the tie straps from the rear end.
Very
But
cool.
the car is all original in a sense of everything on it. I don't put nothing back on it that's not, didn't come with it. So
right. Very cool.
Come with the factory roll bar.
Right. The way the seat belts work on the Shelbys is really interesting with the roll bar too.
That's right, and they hang up there and they come down the side and they hook into and to keep them they sit in the console.
That's neat.
Yeah.
The little console keeper there for the really, really neat. Brother, I love your car. 69, 70 Shelby GT500s are probably my favorite car in the world. So, there you go.
Yeah.
For me personally, I think if I were to just say, here's my perfect car, if you make it grabber blue, we're
Thank
there.
you. You're
Otherwise, man, this is the perfect car for me.
Yeah.
And so I know it's the perfect car for you. Thank you so much. It's great to finally get to interview you about your car.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hate that we didn't get together in Cherokee, but I'm glad to see you here today.
Yeah, good to see you again.
And like I said, I love people to come by and see the car.
All right, y'all, it's time for my top 10. So here we go. Let's see which Mustangs made the top 10, starting with number 10. This amazing Restomod 1966 Fastback. Look at this incredible color. Gorgeous interior. Such a sweet ride. Love this car. That is my number 10 car. There's some serious stiff competition in this show. So there you go. That's our number 9 car. This gorgeous 70 Mustang Mach 1 with 428 Cobra Jet. Very nice. Number 9. All right, here we go with my number 8 car. This gorgeous Restomod 1967 convertible supercharged. Absolutely amazing. Look at that color. Gorgeous paint. This car is so cool. Check out this interior. Fantastic. Such a sweet ride. That's my number 8 car. Let's check out number 7. All right, here we go. This is my number 7 car. Yes, actual 69 Boss 302. Super, super rare car. And crazy enough, I have seen 2 of them today, Boss 302s, which is, you know, just unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. So only 1,600 of these cars were ever made in any color. So here you go, in yellow, looking gorgeous. Yes, 302 4-speed, Boss 302. That is my number 7 car. Let's check out number 6. This gorgeous 69 GT 350 in red. Love it. Love a Shelby. Love a 69, 70 Shelby. This one's a 69. Absolutely beautiful. And here's my number 5 car. Gorgeous Boss 302 Mustang 1969 in Calypso Coral. Absolutely gorgeous. Super cool Boss Mustang 302. Let's check out number 4. All right, y'all know I love a Boss. There's a gorgeous Boss 351, one of my favorite cars in the world. So that would be my number 4 car for this show. Right there, 1971 Boss 351. So gorgeous. Let's check out number 3. So number 3 for me in this show. Right there, 1970 Shelby GT 500. That's number 3. Let's check out number 2. All right, so here's my number 2. This 69 Mach 1 Super Cobra Jet. All original, numbers matching car in black jade. That's number 2. Boy, it was so hard not to put this car number 1. But let's go see what the number 1 car is. All right, 1969 Boss 429. There it is. That's my number 1 car for this Ponies and the Smokies 2026 69 Boss 429. That's number 1. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap it up for this one out here in Sevierville, Tennessee at Ponies and the Smokies. Awesome show. Love this every year. What'd you think of my top 10? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Click in right over there.